What is good, Vape fam? This is Joe of All Vapes coming at you with, guess what, another awesome review. Today, we're going to be talking about Spiro Vapor Company. If you guys have ever heard of Spiro Vapor Company, do me a favor, slap something in the comment section below because I'd love to hear your feedback. Before I got a hold of these guys, which was a couple of months ago, never heard of them. Now, that's probably more my fault than it is theirs, because after I started really getting down and deep into the vape community, these guys are very, very well known, okay? Spiro Vape Company got a hold of me, and they awesomely sent me this extremely cool little wooden chest full of 3 of their most awesome flavors, and I'm going to do an unchesting with you guys now. So we're going to bust this open. First of all, I mean, dig this. How cool is this? I don't know if they're going to send you guys this when you order off of their website, but you know, it's just one of those happy little perks of being Joe of All Vapes. You know what I'm saying? So I get to share this with all of you guys. Bust open this little guy and check this out. Sticker heaven. Okay, first of all, love the stickers. Awesome little Spiro stickers. A little different, you know, it's itty bitty little swags, you know, that we all love. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, it's the small things that make the biggest differences. Teeny tiny little Spiro stickers, and of course, the obligatory Spiro business cards. Just in case I want to update my Rolodex. If any of you guys are even old enough to know what a Rolodex is anymore, God bless you, you know what I'm saying? So first of all, 60 milliliter bottles. Max VG. Now, I've looked on their website. I've tried to find out what the exact VG to PG ratio is. With it being max, it can be anywhere between 60-40, 70-30, 80-10, 90-10, or 100% VG. Pretty much all we got left, you know what I'm saying? But dig the frosted bottles. I love, love, love frosted vape juice bottles. I don't know why. It almost makes it look like it should be tastier. But here, check out the bubble in that. I've got to be thinking this thing is either 80-20 or 90-10 because the ratio on this one is very, very high VG, which it says. 3 signature flavors, which we're going to bust out with you guys. Oh, and check it out. Box fluff. They could have sent the box fluff alone and I would have been happy, you know what I'm saying? You guys know how I am. Okay, so this one is going to be down and dirty, but very pithy and very simple to do. First flavor we got here is Pound Me Lemon. Now, Pound Me Lemon is a lemon pound cake. Any of you guys know what pound cake tastes like? They took it, whipped it up, and stuck it in a bottle. Solidly true to the flavor profile. One of my favorite phrases to say about quality e-juice, and this stuff is definitely high quality. Very, very solid on the lemon flavor, not too tart, not too tangy, not going to burn your tongue when you take a vape off of it. Solidly creamy with a very mellow undertone and kind of a binary flavor on the inhale and the exhale. So you're getting a little bit of both worlds. And with it being a max VG, you drippers, I mean, that's really going to be the only way to go. I'd stick this stuff in a sub-ohm, but I wouldn't be doing the sub-ohm justice. You know what I'm saying? Incidentally, the Pound Me Lemon is what I got going on my dripper right now. Pretty dense, cloudy up in the PNW, you know what I'm saying? Not much more needs to be said about that. It's lemon, it's pound cake, it's creamy, and it is just a little bit buttery. Typically, pound cake is pretty traditional for having that solid, deep, buttery taste. I think at pound cake, you literally do put in like a pound of butter, you know what I'm saying? It's still refreshing, which is very cool. So some of you dessert vapors might like it. Some of you breakfast vapors would probably definitely dig on this because it is slightly reminiscent of some of your favorite cereal vapes out there, and there are quite a few very good ones. So the Pound Me Lemon, solid flavor. We're going to stick that back in my little chesty chest there, and we're going to come to the Combo Custard. Simple description on their website, a multiple vanilla blend custard. Pretty much all it is. Cool thing about this is that, yeah, it might be a simple description, but the stuff is pretty darn true to profile. Now, as far as custards go, it wasn't that deep. Not that that's a con, I'm just saying it wasn't a massively deep flavor. So some of you who don't like that kind of rich, dense flavor like I do, typically those are my all-day vapes, you're really going to dig this stuff because it is solidly vanilla, hits you on the tongue at the first inhale, and on the exhale, just a very mellow, creamy taste to it. Just enough density to get down the custard profile. Pretty solidly decent job on this one. I think if you steeped it just a little bit, it would probably come out just a little bit richer, a little bit thicker, and I have been having this stuff steep for probably the better part of a month. Not because I wanted to necessarily, just because my review logs are pretty thick to get to. I've got a lot of stuff that I go through on a weekly basis, but if it did enhance the flavor, I'm really happy about that because this stuff probably tasted pretty darn awesome, fresh and right out of the bottle. Really, really good vape, solid lemon custard flavor. Like I said, not too deep, so you're not going to be having to be force vaping it halfway through the tank or the dripper. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be impressed with that stuff, I think. And third and final flavor, and personally this one's my favorite, Nookie Cookie. Just your typical good old-fashioned cookies and cream awesomeness. This stuff is very, very true to profile. A little bit more true, a little bit more solid, I think, than the other two flavors. Not that it's a product, an issue with quality. I just think that this one comes through a little bit stronger on what the actual flavor profile is. Can't quite tell what kind of cookie it is. Maybe it's a chocolate cookie, maybe it's a sugar cookie, but definitely that cookie dough base is strong and solidly there. Very creamy, sugary, maybe just a tinge of spice going on in there. And of course, the cream. Solid cream on the exhale, very thick on the exhale, a little bit stronger on the exhale for me, but you can also taste it really, really well on the inhale. Definitely a solid binary flavor for me. Great mixture, good blend, solid mixology. So, Spiro Vape Company, definitely a very high-end brand. And I mean, dude, it's a frosted bottle. Come on now, okay? I mean, so besides that, the quality of these three flavors shines through pretty solidly. The guys over at Spiro did a really good job with this stuff. The cool thing is 60 milliliter bottles, only 60 milliliter bottles for 20 bucks. I mean, you can go into your standard vape shop, buy a 30 milliliter bottle for what? Anywhere between 20 to 25 bucks, depending on what the brand is. They're going to be marking the price up like crazy on some of this stuff. But Spiro has made it pretty decent for you to buy it at retail price, online price of 20 bucks for 60 full milliliters. I'm vaping 3 milligrams a nic. Of course, you can get it anywhere between 0 up to 6, and I think up to 9. I'm not quite sure. Definitely go on to SpiroVapeCompany.com. Check these guys out. Check their flavors. Pretty simple to navigate website. Go on to Spiro Vapor Company on IG and check out the multitude of pictures that they have. A little bit more of a visual description of the kind of product that they got going out right there. So I'm happy with Spiro. I'm glad that they hooked up with me, and in continuous support of Joe of All Vapes, as a lot of great companies out there have been doing. So Spiro, really appreciate these flavors. You guys did a great job. So this wrapped it up pretty neat and tidy and a cute little wooden chest package for me. If any of you guys have ever tried Spiro Vapor Company, please slap something in the comments below. I'd love to hear some feedback from you. If you dig my reviews, if you liked this one, if you've seen any of them and you've heard about what I do here on YouTube, check me out. Think about subscribing. Go on to Instagram at my Instagram page, joeofallvapes_2. I've got a great page, thousands of pictures, and a great, awesome giveaway once every month. And I've got 2 really solid, really huge giveaways, 2 giveaways for the month of April for 2 reasons. Number 1, because I always give a good giveaway every single month. And this month's giveaway is going to be a doozy. It's going to be a solid one from, now they are my sponsors, great company. I'm really happy to represent them, and just as happy as they are to represent Joe of All Vapes. And I am almost at 10,000 followers on Instagram. Couldn't be more humble and appreciative for that. You guys are very awesome supporters. I've gotten incredible feedback, and I've met a lot of great friends from Instagram alone. It really is an awesome community that we all thrive in and like to vape in. Some great people, and I want to give back for that. So I'm doing a massive giveaway basically to end all of my giveaways, and probably a lot coming in the future. I'm not going to give away too much, enough to say that in that giveaway it's going to be everything you need to vape for days. Clouds for days, guys. It's going to be a solid, large giveaway. Definitely keep your eye out for that, and if you want to push it forward just a little bit more, I'm only about 600 followers away from 10,000. So definitely go and give me a follow up on Instagram. Really appreciate your guys' support. So the last one thing that I want to say is, no matter where you are, no matter what you do, love yourselves, love each other, and keep it cloudy.